everyone, my name is JPW03 and welcome back to another game recap. The Lightning dropped this one 4-0 against the New York Rangers. We lost 4-0, right? And that looks really bad, right? And to be fair, there was a lot of really, things about this game. Couple things I want to say. One, the team looked a little off. I mean, there were certainly a lot of chances. They were shooting from everywhere at times, and then other times they would be literally one-on-one with Shesterkin, and they just wouldn't shoot it. I have no idea what the heck that was all about. But in saying that, Shesterkin played a heck of a game tonight. Really, at times, stood on his head. I think back to the first period and the second period where the Lightning were really engaged. They were really actively trying to score. I mean, they were throwing pucks in from anywhere. I think we ended up with over 38 shots tonight, so I mean, it certainly wasn't a lack of throwing pucks at the net, but when we threw pucks at the net, Shesterkin either left no rebound at all, or if there was a rebound, 3 or 4 Ranger players were literally on it instantly. There was no time for the Lightning players to get there. So I think I actually mentioned that last time, that the Rangers were getting to too many rebounds, and that was... we got to no rebounds tonight, like almost 0. So Vasilevsky did return tonight, so that's a positive. Again, looked a little off, but I think for a lot of these guys, Cirelli looked a little off too. I think them just getting a couple games back under their belt after having or going into COVID protocol will be good for them, just to kind of get that game feel back. So I have the goals. We're going to go ahead and go through them because I do think it's important to at least break down what went wrong here. It's not quite like the Panther game where literally everything under the sun was wrong and it's not even worth showing it. So let's go ahead and do that. So here in the first period on the power play, Zibanejad's going to shoot this one. Kreider with a great screen in front of Vasilevsky and no chance for him to make that save, as he does not even see the puck until after it is in the back of the net. This angle shows it a lot better because on the other one, it doesn't look like Vasi's really that screen, but right there you can see he just didn't even know where the puck was at. And Zibanejad gets his first goal of the night. And an unfortunate penalty by Stamkos leads to a 4-on-3 power play for the Rangers. Bellemare loses a stick, and then Zibanejad's looking for a pass here. McDonough, accidental friendly fire, makes it 2-0. The former Ranger accidentally scores for the Rangers. Just an unfortunate goal. Again, this angle shows it a whole lot better. You can't get yourself into penalty trouble. The Lightning, again, really played well in the first period for a lot of it, but taking silly penalties, high-sticking a guy completely unnecessarily will lead you to this situation right there. And then, again, after the Lightning had a lot of good pressure, one little mistake right here. Sergei's going to get it to Cirelli. He's going to try to feed it through, and he's not going to get it through. Turnover. Now the Lightning are way out of position, and Ryan Strome with a nice shot right there is going to make it 3-0. The Lightning, in a way, were their own biggest enemy tonight. Again, I'm not trying to take anything away from the Rangers. They played phenomenal. Again, they were all over the Lightning. No time, no space, even in their own zone or the offensive zone. Doesn't matter. They were all over the Lightning. But the Lightning also were their own worst enemy in the sense that they tried to overcomplicate the game at times. Like Cirelli there in that last goal, tried to feed it through. I mean, there just wasn't room. There was 2 Rangers in the middle of the ice. They pick it off. Now the Lightning are all caught trying to go up the ice. There's just 2 guys back, Cirelli and Sergei. Nothing they could do. So that happened quite a lot. Turnovers were their own worst enemies. Actually, you're going to see that in the next goal as well. So now we're here in the second. The Lightning trying to, just really an unforced turnover right there. Again, Perry trying to find Bellemare leads to this situation, and Kreider finds Zibanejad for his hat trick. There was some controversy on this, although it was the right call. The goal should have stood, but take a look at it right there. I'll try to show this the best I can. I'll try to pause it at the moment that there was a little bit of controversy. So right there, I may have missed it by a millisecond there, but when Zibanejad flicks this puck right there, it technically was above his shoulder, but you got to look where he is. He's hunched over, so yes, I mean, it is going to be over his shoulder, but if he was standing up straight, the high stick would not have been over his shoulder, and that is why that was not called for high sticking. They did challenge it, and then we had to kill another penalty, but that leads to this whole situation right here. Kreider's just going to find him for a slam dunk on the back door. I mean, and that's just really how the whole game went tonight. The Lightning chance after chance after chance. Shesterkin standing on his head for a lot of the game during the first and second. And I kind of felt like once the Lightning weren't able to score in that second period, that it was just going to be a 4-0 game, and that's exactly what happened. I understand that our last few games have been rough. Obviously, 9-3 loss against the Panthers, 4-3 shootout loss against the Rangers and now a 4-0 loss against the Rangers. There's no reason to panic yet. Certainly not great, certainly frustrating, but no reason to panic. I mean, I think it'll be good for the Lightning to not be in that first place position. You know, they just got to find their game again. I think they've gone through a lot of different scenarios between games getting postponed, guys being out with COVID protocol, guys coming back in. I think there's just been a lot going on. They need to find some consistency, and they need to get back to the game that we know that they can play, which is a lot of speed and a lot of talent and shooting the puck. I think back to the third period specifically, Joseph was in all alone on Shesterkin and dropped it off for some reason. I have no idea why he did that, but I think it'll be okay. We go up against the Columbus Blue Jackets next on Tuesday. 7 p.m. will be the puck drop for that game. We got to get some momentum back for us, and hopefully we will. But yeah, that's kind of how that game went tonight. Not great, and not a whole lot else to say, really. But hopefully we'll get back against Columbus on Tuesday. Thank you again for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like on it, as it does help the channel. You don't have to like it if you like the game. We can hate the game, but still like the video. Subscribe if you're new, as it does help out a lot as well. And thank you again for watching this video. My name is JPW03, and I will see you guys next time. Go Bolts.